Alright, alright, alright.
Abigail!
Whoa, that's loud. I gotta turn that down. What's going on, friends? I'm playing Dreams in VR. This is the first time I've played my little Stardew Valley trailer in VR. And, wow. The first thing I'm going to kind of do and explain in this video is just how to convert your dreams to make them VR capable, so that other people can play them in VR. And unfortunately, it seems like you need to have a VR headset to actually make your dreams functional or capable in VR, or like if you want to make your games playable in VR, it seems like you need to have a VR headset, and I'll explain why in a second. Kind of a bummer for some people, I'm sure, if they don't have a VR headset. But let's just play through this little scene here. This is great. What in the heck? That was weird. But if you're familiar with Stardew Valley, this was kind of my fan-made Stardew Valley 2 trailer. Pretty amazing to see it in VR for the first time. This is the first time exploring it in VR. I don't like that slide filter, but check it out. Abigail's playing a little VR. I know I'm going to skip this for now. Okay, so I'm going to get right to it. How do you convert a dream to make it VR capable? So if you look at, for example, my little orange riding hood, I've already converted it to VR compatible. So you can see right here, if I click on that VR compatible, I could change it to non-VR, not sure, VR, or VR only. I'm going to keep it on VR compatible. So I'll just play it real quick, just to show you I'm not lying. This one kind of takes a second to boot up. But basically, to make it VR compatible, you do have to play it in VR, and then you can change it to VR compatible.
Oh, my sweet child.
So anyways, maybe we'll play this. We'll play through this whole thing later once I get some other stuff done. So anyways, let's get to it. So like I said, this one, it's already VR compatible, and I already did it to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles VR compatible. But for example, Neverending Story, Atreyu meets Gamork, it's non-VR. And if I wanted to change it to VR, it doesn't let me. Okay, you see that? Well, that's because I actually have to go into the scene and play it in VR first, and then I can convert the scene to VR, and then I can convert the dream to VR. So just to explain that, that was kind of confusing, I'm sure. But basically what I'm just going to do is when I load into the dream here, I'm going to scroll over to my genealogy, I think. Yep. And I'm going to click on the scene that I made. So now you see the scene says non-VR. And first what you have to do is just play it, I believe. So if I just play this real quick.
If you come any closer.
You don't have to play the whole thing and then back out. Now I can go into the non-VR and I can change it to VR compatible. Hit that check mark. And then I'm not sure if I have to release it. I don't think so. I think now if I just go back and I go up here, back to the dream, and I go to non-VR, I can change it to VR compatible. Does that make sense? We'll check that off. And you don't even have to upload it or anything. Now it's just going to be VR compatible and people can play it. Because even if I try to upload this, well, actually, I don't know what the difference is. Well, I might as well re-upload it here. I don't think you normally have to re-upload it. I'm going to do it in this case, but... So yeah, now we can play that in VR. So I'll do that again if that didn't make sense. So how about Shadow of the Colossus cinematic? Right now it's non-VR, doesn't let me change it, but all I have to do is go over to genealogy. I'm going to click on the scene. And because I have to actually play it real quick. And I know it looks janky, it doesn't look right. But it still looks cool. So now I can just back out. Change it from non-VR to VR compatible. Check mark. Back out of that, back out of that. Scroll back over here. And then I should be able to change it to VR compatible. Check mark. And do I need to release? Still not sure if I need to release these or not, but I'm doing it anyway. Publish failed. It says that, but usually it works, even though it says it failed. Let's see. Yeah, see, I can't publish it, so it obviously did not fail. So now if I want to go back and play that, there we go. Let me make sure my stream is working real quick. Looks like it's working. What's up, Turtle? That's not showing me the comments. Your controller's died? You can use a DualShock, can't you? Let me check if why my comments aren't working. Oh, you know, I probably didn't have that on. Can I go to advanced settings, display? That, I think. See if I can see now. Are you still there, Turtle? Test. See if that pops up, hopefully. There we go. Good, good, good. Now I can see. Sorry, I didn't have that on right away. Isn't it amazing? Oh my god. If you are you still there, Turtle? Let me know. I got some questions for you. Oh, looks like you lost. Alright, anyway. So I'm kind of just, for a while here, I'm just going to be going through my older creations and converting them into VR. Now this one might be amazing. I just want to play it real quick. This one's a little spookier. I haven't played this in a while. Holy shnikey. It's weird I can move. It shouldn't. It's not good. It's not meant to happen. Whatever. I think I can just go up and down a little. That's creepy. Okay. I could sit here and just play stuff all day, but I want to get stuff. You know, I know there's not a whole lot of VR content right now, so I'm trying to just pump out a bunch of my stuff in order to allow people to play it in VR. So I'm just going to convert both of these to VR. So I'm just going to hit play, back out, change it to VR. Same thing with that one, hit play, back out, change it to VR. VR compatible, check. Now I'm back out, and now I should be able to change this to VR, like so. Okay, so you don't need to re-upload it, because it's not even going to let me upload it. So now that I did all that, it should be good to go. I might have to, curious if I need to update this kind of thing. Doesn't look like it. Like I just changed that. It's on update. See, I can't release it. Okay. Curious if anybody's playing these though. Interactive. So a lot of people are giving the interactive solar system thumbs up. So I'm not sure why. Oh, I think it's whatever. But if anybody's watching this, whether you're watching on replay, let me know if these worked for you, if you have VR and you were able to play them in VR. So I know I'm doing this right. Some of these I'm not going to do right away because it'll take too long. Let's do pizza fried pumpkin. Genealogy. Check out Petrifying Pumpkins on YouTube. He's an awesome YouTube streamer. Let's see how the splash screen looks. It's not going to be perfect, I know.
Petrifying Pumpkins.
See, that one I probably shouldn't even make it VR compatible because it's janky. Some of these, even though I want to make them VR, I'm going to have to redo them for VR. I don't want to just look shitty. This one, I'm pretty sure it'll be awesome in VR. Here's another YouTube streamer, Dave Station. definitely give him a check out. Dave Station plays a lot of VR games, PlayStation VR games. Looking for a VR streamer.
Dave Station VR.
See, it should be kind of like that, but whatever, Patreon. But, I don't know, good enough. A lot of these I'll go back and tweak them and make them better for VR, but like I said, I just want to make as much stuff ready for VR as I can. Even though it ain't perfect. Change that to VR capable. Check that out. Boom. Next. Let's check how this one looks in VR. These are some Twitch streamers. Check out Strawberry Lemonade Games. There's some funny dudes. Oh shit.
Strawberry.
Kind of screwed it up. It should be games. Nice. Yeah, that looks like it'll work. So just like I've been doing, we're gonna go into the genealogy. Go in there, play. Do I have to do this actually? Oh, I don't even have to go in there once I played the dream. Right there, right there. Set VR capability, VR compatible. Boom. Next. The greatest showcase in dreams. That one will take forever to convert because there's like 30 different scenes, but let's just play it a little bit.
A spider's creation.
Clever drift, clever drift.
Maybe we'll convert this tonight eventually, but for now I'm just trying to pump out as many as I can. Whoa, what the hell is that? Oh, those are those rats. So this is just, I made a bunch of different showcases of different people's scopes throughout the Dreamiverse that I thought were really impressive. There's Pickle Rick. There's Flower Shop. But there's a ton of these. Alright, we'll do this last one and then I'll move on. Mecha Whale by Ice Cream Cheese. This is maybe my favorite one in the whole showcase. Let's do a full cycle around him. Holy cow, this is crazy. Dang it, I hate the tracking on VR. So limited. Beautiful. Alright, let's get out of there. But yeah, like I said, if I wanted to convert this to VR, I would have to go through all these different creations. I guess it's not too many, but we'll get back to it maybe. Let's do Fazio's Pickle Ad next.
The crunchiest pickles known to man, it's Fazio's. It's a Fazio's.
You can see my extra stuff, but whatever. But it worked. Good enough at least. Let's change it to VR compatible. Boom. Just that easy. Let me change that to VR. There we go. Next. I think I played this one already. Yep. VR compatible. Beautiful. Guitar tuner. Oh, we gotta play that one first. But yeah, so it does seem like you're gonna need a VR headset to actually make it work. I don't know why this one takes so long to load. It's not a very complex. Now you can tune your guitar in VR. So dope. God, this is amazing. VR compatible, voila. I think that's it for these, besides the starter. That's another one that'll take a little bit of time. I'm trying to pump them out as much as I can here. Ooh, come on. Hopefully somebody's played. Ooh, a few different followers. Ooh, see, hopefully this guy played it in VR. Spooky Badger. Maybe. Spooky Badger, give me the follow. Alright. Bama Superman, give me the follow. Alright, alright. See, maybe this is working. Let's hope. Let's hope people are playing these in VR as we're uploading them. Because I know that people are probably starving for content. Now let's go to the more important stuff. So, for example, I did play... where's my... This one here should be an easy one. 1080 cool snowboarding. Non-VR. See, I can't change it until I actually play it. Holy shit. This is so awesome. Oh god. It's just, I can't even explain it. Wow. Okay. So let's make it VR compatible. Hell yeah, dude. VR compatible. Bada bing, bada boom. And before I go any further, I want to make sure. So if I go into my creations, if I filter it by playable, I'm going to search back to find that game, 1080 Snowboarding. I just want to make sure it worked here. VR compatible. And there's a sweet leaderboard. 109, damn. The leaderboard has gotten pretty crazy on this. You know, let's play through this whole thing. We've been editing so much. I want to actually have a little fun. Whoa. That's right, there is a turn thing. I haven't figured that out yet. Hold on, let's back out of here. There's still snap turning on, and I'm not sure how to turn that off. I thought it turned out everything. Comfort mode, vignette, menu, frame rate, static sky. Where the hell is... Where's snap turning? Am I freaking blind? Controls, maybe? Toggles. Press the button. Camera. Oh, here we go, probably. Dream shaping. Grab. Well, where the hell is it? Darn it. Display, maybe? Screen shake, motion blur, show watermark. Move when the camera moves. Play comfortable. Well, it's not a huge deal. I still like to control my little dream space. That's really annoying. Whatever. Not gonna worry about it right now. People are loving that solar system. Alright, back to snowboarding. Let's start it over. God. It's so fluid, like it's crazy how I didn't really have to change anything and it just works in VR. Why's my stream not working? Come on. There we go. So that was like the tutorial that I kind of breezed past. Here's where I get real. Oh, nice. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to convert everything. Speaking of, I mean, you talk about creating a snowboarding game, check this shit out. 1080 cool snowboarders, baby. It's the first time I've actually played it in VR. Is it hard? I haven't gotten that far yet. I mean, I'm only, I started streaming 20 minutes ago. It's probably not too hard. I mean, like this, for example, this, I wouldn't want it in first person, just because it's kind of meant to be third person. But, I can do I have a first person thing that I can get into next here. What do you think so far? How long have you been playing? I think, did I see you streaming? I've been working all day. I worked all day. Today was a long day, just waiting to play this. Yeah, so... Holy shit. Jesus Christ. It's a whole different experience. You're still going nice. Yeah, let me dive into the first person here in a sec. I might have a good time here. 120. 122, not bad. Wow, man. This is just blowing my mind. Yeah, I saw you streaming with Brian the other day when you guys watched the... I guess I commented on it. You guys did the little reaction to the Media Molecule thing. But before... Okay, so I already converted that. So that's VR compatible now. I don't really have a whole lot of first-person stuff, but I do have this one is first-person. Let's just continue it. So, like, this one... it's already a first-person shooter. And I noticed that, like, I can't really... It's kind of weird to aim because I haven't put the gun onto my motion controller. It's still, like, default first-person. And I'm kind of curious if I can actually look through here, kind of like firewall style. See if it actually kind of works here. Because I know there's a dude over here. Oh yeah, it does. But yeah, I'm so early right now. Oh, they're asking me about, okay. Yeah, at least this is You want some, bitch? You like that? You like that? Yeah, I know, and everybody's gonna want to do like first-person horrors and shooters. I'm kind of different though. I like to kind of think outside the box. I'm trying to think of stuff that hasn't been done in VR to like revolution. Dej is in here? Oh, what's up, Dej? Sorry, I didn't see you there. It's kind of hard to... Yes, this is absolutely Starship Troopers style. The only good bug is a dead bug. If you see a bug hole, nuke it. Anyway, so... That... But hey, Dej, nice to finally meet you. Thanks for putting my link during the Petrifying Pumpkin stream there. I appreciate the support, bro. So you're talking about... Okay, so let's say, for example, I wanted to make my snowboarding game. Let's try to learn something here. We'll learn together. Oops. So I'm just gonna remix this. Cause like, there's a lot of, well, I don't give a fuck about. I don't like how it does this frame rate thing. Like, I don't care if the frame rate's too slow. So this might be something I'll have to do without my headset. Jesus, this is weird in cinema mode. Not too bad though. So here's the start of the race, I believe. So let's see. So let's say I scope into my dude here, and I scope into my puppet logic, and then you scope in your controller logic, and then you scope into your controller sensor, and then I go to my camera here. This is kind of where you're going to change your view. So for example, I can change the distance from 3 meters to, let's just say, 0.1. I don't know. Maybe change the tilt down to 1. Let's just play it here. Ooh, ooh. Check it out, bro. I know it's not perfect, but you kind of getting the gist of it. Sorry, it's just, this is like a dream come true for me, man. This is okay, so let's try a few more things. Let's bring the camera height down. Let's bring the distance to 0. Tilt, let's just keep it at 0. Let's do field of view. Let's bring it down. And then also, I think what I want to do... Oh, VR scale, that's something maybe we'll fuck with. But another thing I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to make my puppet invisible. So I'm not clipping through him at all. What's up, bitches? Oh my god. I'm glad you asked me to do this. I didn't think it would be that easy to do. Check this shit out. Dude! It works! I feel like a little kindergartner right now of how giddy I'm getting. I haven't been this excited in a long time. At least when it comes to a video game. Maybe with my ladies. Yeah, I can look around. I haven't figured out how to... Oh, there's the snap turn. I can turn... Holy shit. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, 360, baby! 900 Tony Hawk, baby! Woo! Yeah. Oops. So just to show you what I did one more time, in case you missed it, I'm gonna make him visible again. So let's say you have a third person dude. Ah, shit. Seems the frame rate drops when you're in edit mode, whatever. So let's say you got a third person. Would it be possible to make loads of small creations and have them randomized into one game like WarioWare? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, honestly, Dej, anytime you're going to ask a question of whether or not you can do something, the answer is almost always yes. Like, there's pretty much always a way to do something. But anyways, so let's say you wanted to take a third-person puppet. Oops. Oh, it's first-person again, but... Let's say you wanted to make a third-person to a first-person, or first-person to third-person. So you're going to scope in your puppet until you see this thing here. This little puppet logic. And then you're going to hold L1 and square on that. Oops, or L1 and X. Where is it? Oh, it's because I already pulled it up. Here, I'm going to close these. So you're going to scope into your puppet until you see that pop up. L1 and X on that. And then you're going to find your controller sensor. L1 and X, or L1 and square on that. And this is where you can do things like change the buttons. You can assign, like, if you wanted to have them shoot or something with triangle, you could assign the triangle button to like a shooting mechanism. But for this, I'm going to go to the camera, and this is where I change the camera height. So for this example, I put the camera distance all the way to 0. Let's bring it back way out maybe. Let's have like a real zoomed out view. Tilt, we'll have it tilt way down. Let's do like a top down. Let's try that. Field of view, let's increase that. I haven't tried the VL scale. So anyway, so now if we go to play mode, it should be kind of like a top down. It's kind of like Ski Free. You guys ever play Ski Free back in the day? So I'm like looking at my floor right now. I'm like looking down at my knees. So that wouldn't be very comfortable, but anyways, that's how you do that. I'm not going to save that. That was just kind of a trial and error. But now that I know, oh, I was actually thinking of making a Ski Free in Dreams, but then I discovered somebody else already made Ski Free, and they made a really, really well done Ski Free. So I'm like, well, you did it so well, I'm not even going to try it. But Mr. Underground, because you like the snowboarding stuff, this is the other one that I mentioned to you. Teenage Mutant Ninja Skaters. Maybe we'll try to make this one first person.
Awesome!
So this is just the intro screen. Everything seems so much slower in VR. I think it's just because your depth perception is different instead of having a flat screen. It's my little loading screen. People always bitch about loading screens in Dreams. You liked it? Nice, thanks. Yeah, earlier today before I had to go to work, I played this. At least I played a little bit of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip tutorial and let's make this first person. So if I just go to remix, scene, game, VR compatible. I didn't know I had to do that right away. Let's just call this delete. I don't want to save this. Hell yeah, bro. And like I mentioned, whatever, cinema mode. Anytime you have trouble, like I guarantee you're gonna run into a lot of problem or like just stuff that you can't figure out. Because it's such a complex program. You know, I'm more than happy to help you out. Like, I'd love to help you out. And, you know, it's kind of what my channel is just all tutorials and helping people out with shit. Where's our logic is over here. So I'm going to scope in. And, like, I can explain a lot of this later, but, like, this is kind of what logic looks like. Like, these are what keyframes look like. So, like, basically I have grind hooked up to my triangle button. So when I hit triangle, wherever that is, it grinds. But I don't know, I'm not going to do that right now. So let's go to controller sensor, camera, and we're going to do the same thing we did with the last one. Change our camera distance to 0, change our tilt to 0. Field of view, we'll keep it the same. Camera height, not sure what we want there. Let's put that at 0. Let's just see how that works. This might be perfect. I remember we gotta... Oh, shoot. We gotta also make Raphael invisible. Turn that visible off. Oops. That should be fine. Dude. This is everything I was hoping it would be when Dreams came out. I know it's a little janky right now.
Radical!
And this whole creation's glitched right now because I just remixed it or whatever, but we're just kind of learning right now. 360. Oh wait, I gotta do this. 360 off the grind. Do another grind. And it's a lot like Tony Hawk where you have to hit triangle to grind. But this is really bugged right now. Like, normally that should give us a speed boost. I'm not sure why it's not.
Vega! love
But kind of my
Ninja
goal for a lot of
Turtles.
these is, like this one is a good example of, I'll probably kind of remake this whole Ninja Turtles race and make it a completely separate, a completely separate Teenage Mutant Ninja Skaters, but make it basically it would be called Teenage Mutant Ninja Skaters VR, and it would only be compatible in VR. Like here, it would be VR only. So, like for example, the scoreboard that we have right now, anybody that's on the scoreboard would have had to play it in VR, and it'll be completely tweaked to play in VR. So that's kind of my goal eventually. You know, I won't be doing that tonight just because I'm trying to just kind of convert a lot of my older creations into VR. You like the ending? I can't even remember. Oh, the this little short scene here. Yeah, and I actually made this a long time ago.
You will listen now.
My master Yoshi once said,
My master Yoshi's first rule was
possess the right thinking.
possess the right thinking.
I memorized this because I had a,
Only
you know, I
then
recorded
can
it and
one
had to
receive
say it so many times I just
the
memorized it.
gifts of strength,
Knowledge
knowledge,
and peace.
and peace.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is just... It's great to have you guys here because you guys... It's hard to relate to, like... Because none of my friends, anybody that I play games with, none of them have VR. So they don't really... They can't really relate to... Yeah, that was my voices. Most of my creations are all my voiceovers, except for my... This solar system isn't mine, but this is one of my favorite voice acting ones. And I haven't played this one in VR yet either. Blade Runners of the Sunken Metropolis, so it's obviously inspired by Blade Runner. Maybe we'll convert this one to VR next year.
The year is 2017. Planet Earth is in complete despair following the great floods of 2009, in which over 99% of the human population was wiped out. The few remaining survivors are now searching for a way to restart the human
Blah, blah,
race.
blah. Sorry, I'm going to skip that for now. There's more cool shit ahead. Oh, it's so cool. This one I think will be really dope in VR because the environment in this one is really, really cool.
Well, welcome to the grinder, you little
You're in like an
nut.
underwater...
Nah, just kidding with you. Why don't you try and follow me, maybe see what you're made of. My name's Major Kerrigan, by the way.
You're in like a futuristic utopia that was flooded. Okay, this is pretty good. I think I would... Camera seems pretty good.
Now try to keep up, will you? Anyway, rookie, welcome to downtown Chicago. Not what it used to be, huh?
That's my southern accent impression. I was kind of going after, if you ever seen The Rescuers Down Under, the bad guy in Rescuers Down Under.
Now, if you didn't know, kid, maybe this was before your time. This whole city was constructed by replicants in just a few months. Kinda ironic how those same bloody replicants went and destroyed the whole world.
Joanna! Yep, exactly.
Funny how that works, yeah.
Dang it, Joanna, you eat my eggs! I can't do it as good. But that's what's cool about Dreams is like, I recorded those vocals, but then I also tweaked them a little bit and I slowed them down a little bit.
Look at those underground transit systems. And you see that massive starport to the right? Used to harbor thousands of hovercrafts a day. Now, it's all
Thanks,
gone.
Daj. You're awesome.
Sunken into the abyss. We all lost.
Everything.
Everything.
This next line that I do is my favorite here, this next one. I think.
Pretty fun though, yeah? Ripping around this beautiful disaster nearly brings a tear to my eyes.
That one sounds exactly like the guy from Rescuers Down Under. Nearly brings a tear to my eyes.
Well, we're almost there, kiddo. Time to dock at our rendezvous. Follow me.
It's so cool with these little water effects. It really gives you like more of a sense of depth. And this whole underground is like a giant fog as well, I believe. So you kind of driving through a fog. I was going for like water effects. Whoa, trippy. That's me, spiders. Oh, Clever Trev Gaming, that's what you're watching. My buddy is Philtronica. He's the one. If you guys watched my recent jam video where I was playing guitar, Philtronica was the drummer. Let's go into free roam mode now. So that whole level there, I kind of.
Well, hey there, Jim.
used.
If you've gotten this far, it means that you completed my dream, Blade Runners of the Sunken Tropolis. And that's awesome.
This is
Thank
what
you
it
for
originally
playing
looked
that.
like before I made it
A lot
like,
of
underground.
credit goes to Jimmy J75. He's the one who actually designed this level that you're playing. And right now you're just kind of in free roam mode, and this is what Jimmy J created. And this is what inspired me to kind of take his creation and make it a whole different type of spin on the Blade Runner series.
Okay. Anyway, so that's Blade Runners of the Sunken Tropolis. Definitely one of those creations where I spent a lot of time on them and I learned a lot. But I also realized, like, certain things people really like and certain things people don't really give a shit about. This one only had 272 thumbs up, which I was hoping for more. What's up, Dave? Hey, let's play your... have you played your thing in VR yet? Probably not, because I didn't make it VR capable. I've just been going through and converting... Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, is trying to convert all my shit to VR. But this is what Dave Station VR Cinematic looks like. I converted yours, so now yours is, if you see, it's VR compatible now. It's not perfect. The text is a little fucked up, but... Oh, yeah, baby. So cool.
Dave Station VR.
Yeah, there you go. Pretty dope. Thanks. That'd be insane, dude. You guys are my heroes. I've been watching, PS Brian and I forget what his other guy's name. I never really see the other guy much anymore. Yeah, I'd happy to do anything with you guys. And if PSVR Pro wants me to make something for him, I absolutely. But yeah, Dave, I could totally make this. Check out Bionic Revolution. I could check that out too. Join your Discord? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I'll do that. Just got VR support. Is that a Dreams thing? I haven't even tried the move controls yet. What I was saying, Dave, is if you eventually start creating stuff in Dreams and you want to put this in, before your Dreams or something, I could definitely just make it collaborate or share it with you or whatever. It's pretty simple. But yeah, so I went through all these so far, and I converted most of these to VR. Okay, so you guys probably have never seen this, and I have yet to play this in VR. I just converted it to VR. So we get to the Tectonic Guys. Ooh, okay. So this one it's one of my favorite things I ever made. It's a little short story called Little Orange Riding Hood. And it's a little graphic. If you guys are... No, I didn't see the No Man's Sky.
Oh, my sweet child.
No,
Be
that's
brave
cool.
as you bring this medicine to your sick grandmother.
Yes, Mother. No need to worry. La la la.
You guys recognize this song? That's me humming, by the way. You guys recognize the song? What's this? Thanks. That's what's cool about Dreams is I recorded that and then I sped my voice up to make myself sound like a little teenage girl. Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, I have not played this in VR yet. This probably took me a good, probably 40 hours to make this creation. Maybe not that much, 20 hours. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, you got it. Never ending story. There's a few different songs I hum. Yeah, Dave, I mean, you don't even necessarily have to pay me anything. Like, you know, you just give me a shout out here and there. Let me play some Firewall with you guys. You know, I make Night of the Hunter. Okay. Yeah, I am like, I do commission paintings, like, I do commission watercolor paintings, so Dreams is kind of my escape from that. Sometimes when I'm getting paid for stuff, you know, it makes it feel like work. Oh, here's the view from the monster. What's gonna happen? Can you guys predict the ending? What do you mean? How fast should they publish? Like Dreams? Yeah, that's insane. Oh! You're dead, bitch. Did you guys see that ending coming? Oh, I gotta change that YouTube address, it's wrong. She just goes off in the woods humming. Makes you wonder who the hunter is and who the hunted is, you know? It's so rewarding to be able to finally play these in VR, man. I've been waiting so long. Because to be honest, I bought the PSVR headset day one at midnight, and I really have never really felt like it was necessarily worth it. I mean, I really like Firewall, and I've had some fun with other games, but until now, my money is finally clearly well spent. We gotta delete this creation. So, do you guys have anything you want me to show you specifically? You know, is there anything you're trying to create on your own that you have no idea where to start? Let's see. Or do you have a creation you want me to check out? Otherwise, I'm just kind of going through. So if you guys don't know, I think you know I'm a musician. I write and record a lot of my own music. And I haven't played this one yet. Not in first person. No, that's going to require me to essentially create it all over again. Yep, I think, or is it? I don't think I did that one just yet. We played it in VR. It's not VR yet. Here, I'll do that right after I do. I just want to. One of my first creations I ever made was this little slow boat ride with some of my original music, and I just want to see how this. Because I feel like VR can be very therapeutic for people. Like, let's say somebody is like paraplegic or something. God damn it! All right, I guess we can't play this one. Ah, bummer. See, I was hoping this one, because you're basically sitting on a boat. And it's just a really pretty, serene atmosphere. But the VR is apparently too low. I still think it should just allow you to do it, even if the frame rate sucks. But there's another one similar. Let's see if this one works. But yeah, I'll do the
following.
God dang it!
A tune that old Dad has sung over the years that you have all heard many times.
Yeah, it's like
appropriate to the season, the frozen logger.
It's like I'm experiencing like my first
one evening,
I don't know.
Within a small cafe,
I've been really looking forward to this.
40-year-old waitress to me.
I thought I essentially turned all my stuff to like maximum, like I don't give a shit mode, where like bring it on. But yeah, if I go all the way back to my preferences, VR, you know, comfort mode, like I don't want. Wait, oh, is this? Wait. When able, the camera motion is reduced or removed to increase. Oh, let's see, it was off. See, I don't want that on. Like, I turned everything down. Maybe I'm missing something. But yeah, same with snap turning. I couldn't figure out how to turn off snap turning. It seemed like it worked. It would snap turn in third person, but when I switched to first person, it didn't snap turn. So it must, I don't know. I don't think there's a way to do it. It's kind of a bummer. I guess not everything is going to work in VR. But I know I can go back to some of those and convert them. Just somehow figure out how to lower the frame rate. Alright, so let's convert Teenage Mutant Ninja Skaters to VR. And if you're just joining me, a big part of this stream is kind of teaching you how to take your old creations and make them VR capable. Crack a brewski here. So right now this is non-VR. Sorry, I know I already went over this, and I cannot change it to VR compatible. That's because I have to go into all the scenes in the dream and convert them all to VR first. So if I go to genealogy, I basically have to go through all of these different scenes and convert them all to VR. This one I think is already compatible. But this one it won't be. Can I just change it like this? Okay, we'll change that to VR compatible. See this one, it's not letting me change it. So we have to just jump into it really quick. You don't even have to really play it, you can just jump into it, jump back out of it. Not sure why they make you do that, but whatever. So we gotta do that for a couple more of these guys. Non-VR. Looks like some of them, as long as you play through it in the dream, it recognizes it. See, we gotta play this one. It's not too difficult, I guess, but kind of wish there was an easier way. And I also think it's kind of a bummer that you have to have a VR headset to make your stuff VR compatible, from what I've noticed. Last one. So now that we made all of our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scenes VR compatible, then we just have to go back to our dream and change that to VR compatible. Hit accept. And now you guys should be able to play it in VR. Especially if I go to my best dreams now and I go to Teenage Mutant Ninja Skaters, it's VR compatible. Yeah, from what I've seen there, it's because like if I show you here, it tells you right there, like, your creation is not designed for VR. Players won't see in VR won't see it unless affected by it. You cannot set a dream VR compatible or VR only as it continues. God damn it. I guess that doesn't really answer it, but is that I don't know. That's the impression I got, because I basically had to play them in VR before I could actually do that. But so maybe, have you guys ever seen my headbanging simulator? This is one of my earlier dreams. This one gets a little heavy if you guys like a little metal music. I hope not either, but so what you can do is you can possess these dudes, and then you can you can headbang with your DualShock. So right now I'm moving my DualShock around. So they'll headbang on their own, but if I possess this dude, he stops. But then I can. Oh, he's right here. And this song kind of sucks. I basically was just looking for a free, like a open source metal song, and this is the only one that I could really find. Yeah, if you can't tell, we're in hell. We got some of these headbangers. Oh, that hair is pretty bushy. Normally that hair like kind of flows around. Yeah. I've got a lot of Oh, that's what the hair is supposed to look like. So, that's dope. That's the first time I've seen that in VR. So let's read that whole. Yeah, I'd love to. Like, you know, my whole channel is revolved around tutorials. Like, that's where I get most of my subscribers, and I feel like I'm pretty good at explaining stuff in like at a pace in which people can understand and learn. You know, like when you guys watch the VR, when you watch the Media Molecule stream, they go so fast. It's like, wait, what did he just do? How did he do that? And he's already on to like something else. So if you guys I haven't played this one yet either in VR. So let's see, it's been a while. So I don't know if you guys like skating games, but let's see. How do I push again? Oh crap. This might be tricky with the snapping. Oh! Let's see, how do I level out again? It's been a while since I played. I think it's triangle. Okay. Alright, here we go. Grind it. Oh! Alright, I gotta stop crashing. Here's another creation I made a pretty long time ago. I've learned quite a bit since it. How do I keep snap turning? Sorry, this is kind of confusing to do it in VR. And not snap turn. Should we check out the half pipe? Let's do it. Whoa, this is trippy, man. Oh yeah, there we go. The damn, I don't know. Yeah, what sucks is in order to like rotate and stuff, you need to use the right joystick, but it's also how you like rotate and snap turn, so it's like I can't do certain things without snap turning at the same time. Basically I can't flip. I guess I can do forward and backwards, but if I go right and left, I need to add music to this one. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, there's my little skate park simulator. Kind of cool. Not perfect. Another one of those things where I learned a lot. So I did that headbanging simulator, and I also kind of made a music video rotating around it. Yeah, I gotta figure out the snap turn. This is what it's like to be in hell, apparently. At least in my imagination. Kind of looks fun, badass. God, this is awesome. Oh. Let's convert that to VR real quick, like. Let's see, where was that? Damn it, I just selected. Oh, there it is. It's the same thing. Genealogy, click on that. VR compatible. It should just be able to do it from the dream, but whatever. Boom. We're making shit VR compatible left and right, baby. Oh, this one right here. I totally forgot. This is my most successful dream so far. Actually, Chillboarders. How many does Chillboarders have? Okay, so Chillboarders, which is like really popular, has 3.6 thousand. Liquid Skater actually has 7.2 thousand thumbs up. Save the World with Beauty Control. This is like my yeah, yep. I'm gonna make Chillboarders VR. That'll be kind of a undertaking. Yeah, I know he does.
A spider's creation.
Clever draft game.
I gotta convert that to. Whoa. So who knows how this is gonna work in VR? It might be kind of janky. I hope not.
The Today is the day of your creation, young child.
Here's some more weird voice
You are a
acting.
liquid cyborg, gifted with the most advanced artificial intelligence and liquid robotics ever known to mankind. You see, you have been crafted and designed for one very
So stupid, but it's
important
awesome.
purpose. To figure skate.
To figure
You
skates.
see the fate of mankind is in your hands, young cyborg. Good luck.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Absolutely. A lot of this, I was able to record it before the 15-second limitation. It sucks that you can only do 15 seconds. Oh yeah, that's a pretty simple thing. I can show you in like 20 seconds. We'll do that next. So people really like this creation, and I like it too. I might have to change some stuff for VR. But basically, so R1 does my right arm like that. L1 does your left arm, and then R2 does your right arm straight up. L2 does your left arm straight up. Triangle does this kind of leaning back move. See, for VR, I'd have to like zoom in a little bit. It's so far zoomed in. Yeah, I don't know what made me make this. I think I just was screwing around and I was like, I'll make a figure skater, why not? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately I had to work all damn day. All I could think about was playing VR. I don't know. What's up, Tantrum? I have no idea, man. I mean, the people at Media Molecule are geniuses. You know, and I'm sure they learned a lot from Little Big Planet, because Little Big Planet was a really powerful creation tool as well. You know, like I put a lot of time into Little Big Planet creation mode, and a lot of the stuff in Little Big Planet is kind of similar. Like the way you create in Little Big Planet is pretty similar. Yeah, geniuses enabling wizards, fuck yeah. I'll be a wizard. So you're like, now we got a good camera view. Yeah, so like, you guys probably don't know a whole lot about like keyframes, but like, you know, if I hit R1, you know, I made a keyframe to have my arm go out like that, and then I enabled the keyframe. Yeah, the lightning is dope. But then I rigged that keyframe up to my R1 button, so when I hit R1, it would enable this keyframe, just like I did L1, R2. But keyframes are a big part of it. So we got a perfect score. We saved the world with our figure skating. So you can free skate now, or you can watch a demo. Let's go watch a demo. So this is like I just pre-recorded a routine. This might be a little easier. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, I'll definitely, you know, once I eventually convert this to like a VR specific game, I'll obviously change the camera views because they're so far out. It's kind of hard to see. Kind of like how Chill Borders is. Like if you guys, you couldn't play Chill Borders because I haven't enabled it yet. But if we play Chill Borders, you'll see here the view is so far back out. It's kind of hard to play. Like
Tutorial.
But it's funny, you can see what my level is consisted of. Like you can see what it actually looks like if you're not locked into the flat screen view. But you know, so for this, I'm obviously going to have to rework it a bunch to make it better for VR. I'll have to zoom the camera in a bunch. I'll probably have to somehow block out a lot of like stuff. I haven't really quite think about it. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this is Chill Borders. This got
started.
This might be my most successful level in terms of I got second place in the this got me second place in the Imaginary Sports Community Jam here. If you look at that, second place. I was really proud of that, and Media Molecule played this on one of their live streams, and they really liked it. Like, they were kind of gloating about it, and they even recognized my name. They're like, oh, it's Spiders, you know, Spiders actually started out in music, and then now he's getting into game making. And then if I go to, oh, it's not here anymore. Oh yeah, but what's also sweet, if you go to Media Molecule Picks here, superstar. If you go to MM Picks, Chill Borders is the 5th pick up here, so that's pretty dope. Very proud of that. It's just cool to be that Media Molecule, the developers of this game, like, enjoy my shit and are enjoy it enough to put it in their picks. But yeah, I mean, I've been playing Dreams since the early access creator beta. Let's see, I'm curious if people are playing my shit in VR now that I've made a bunch of stuff VR compatible. Let's scroll left here. Doop-a-doop-doo. A lot of the solar system. Basic square. Not really. So, let's see. I made Ninja Turtles compatible. What else do we got here? I'm just kind of still excited. There's still a lot of my stuff. Nice. Yeah, I should have a bunch now. This one maybe I'll do next. This should be a really cool, retro, trippy one. So I have a buddy who's a Twitch streamer. His name's Tony Slayer. Really cool dude. He's really good at, like, shooters and stuff. I made this for him. This will be dope. This is a dope VR. This is another creation I made along. This Pickle Rick. Morty, I'm a pickle! This is something that I kind of created with VR in mind a long time ago. Nice bright colors. And it just is kind of pushing me forward. But I imagine having, like, a gun right now and it was kind of a rail shooter where you could, like, shoot stuff. I mean, that'd be pretty dope. Tony Slayer. Pistol Whip? Yeah, that game looks dope. I never played it though. Isn't it on PC? Oh, the floor's glitched up. Oh, it's not out yet. Is that coming out on PSVR? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Dream Saber, I'm sure. Or Beat Saber, I mean. I mean, that's cool and all, but currently my objective for Dreams VR is making stuff that has never been made, that nobody's even thought of doing in VR, you know, like just something way outside the box. Because I really see Dream Saber, yeah, is that what it's called? I really see Dreams as potentially something that can really change the VR game, like completely, not just PlayStation VR, but, you know, thinking outside the box and just exploring a new concept that you can do in VR. I don't know what that is yet. You know, today's just the first day we're at, you know, now that we're starting to learn what the tools are, what the limits are, you know. Yeah, exactly. There's so many, you know, people are making PT, which nothing against PT, but it's like, there's like, as soon as Dreams came out, there's like 30 PT remakes, and it's like, come on, PT's been made. You're not gonna, you know, it's already made. And I mean, I shouldn't talk. I've kind of remade some games, sort of, but I'm kind of at the point now where I want to start making like fresh ideas, you know, unique experiences that nobody's ever done. Yeah. Super great job, human. Yeah, I hear ya. Yeah, as long as it's fun. I don't want to like sound like I'm hating on stuff. It's just kind of how I think in general. What's up, Marco? PT, it was like a demo that came out that was supposed to be, it's supposed to be like a demo for Silent Hill, I think, but then they never ended up making the game. You probably recognize it. PT, you're just like walking through a hallway. It's kind of like a horror game, sort of. Best way I could explain it. What do you say? Oh, it's pretty cool that these show up in your headset. I'd love to get PSVRs, but yeah, it is expensive. Yeah, and you know, PSVR, it is an investment, and you do need to have like a good like room for it. You need to have room. You can't just have like a tiny room. You want a first-person shooter where you can run on any surface while shooting enemies, looking like Neo or something. So I want to convert this to VR real quick. So like I've been doing, you just go to your genealogy. You got to click on that. Because we already played it, we just have to change it to VR compatible. Go back here, change this to VR compatible. Oops, didn't want to do that. Music, sure. Change this to VR compatible, and bam. Now you guys can play that in VR, just like I just did. Maybe take a few drops of acid and play that. Just kidding. Or am I? So what else have I not done yet? Whoa. So speaking of community jams, this one I got 3rd place in the community jam, the theater community jam. This is one of my favorite creations I've ever made, honestly. So this is one of my original songs, and I actually recorded this entire song in Dreams before they limited it to just 15 seconds. You know, you used to be able to, Matrix VR, hell yeah. Well, if he's like kind of like Dave Station's VR intro, it's kind of looking like the Matrix. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, you used to be able to record audio for 3 minutes, but now it's only down to 15 seconds. Thing asks, can you edit Dreams to be VR compatible without the headset? I don't think so, Thing. From what I've seen, it seems like you have to play it in VR first. Once you've played it in VR, then you can change it to VR compatible. Unfortunately, I hate to break the news to you. So I don't know, there might be a way around it, but as of now, I believe you need the headset. But if you do run into that problem, you know, maybe I wonder if what you can do is, let's say you don't have a headset, but then maybe you just collaborated with me and I could play it in VR and I could make it VR compatible. Something like that maybe, but that's just a guess. So anyways, this is a song that I wrote, and this is really what kind of really got me motivated to play more Dreams, is because I actually got 3rd place in the jam. And I was really stoked. And the fact that it's a song that I wrote kind of just makes it very personal to me. And it's just really cute. And there's a little shadow dancer. So
It's like we are only little birds.
yeah, if you want to put your PSN there, Thing, put your PSN there. And anybody here, if you guys have Dreams,
We'll never fly.
I'd be happy to follow you in Dreams. If you just put your gamer tag in the comments there, and I'll give you a follow here.
Decides to fight.
Yeah, that's me singing and playing guitar.
She tries anyway and flies away.
And you can see how his mouth sings with the
She'll sway like the trees on a day with the breeze blowing waves.
So the way
on
the mouth
seas
works
under
is
the skies. Golden
there's
glow
different keyframes for the mouth.
fireflies
So like
flying down
certain buttons do different mouth animations. So like I mapped circle, for example, to O, because I feel like if you're gonna say O, circle, it kind of works in my brain. But so basically, as I played the music and sang, I could kind of hit the buttons. I kind of hit the buttons and kind of mouth. You can kind of see the behind the scenes here of how the puppeting works. So there's basically a light back here that's projecting onto my little dancer there, and that's what's creating that shadow. I think that's what got me 3rd place, is the shadow dancer.
They find a straw and float away.
But yeah, I just, you know, this is just me playing guitar and singing through my PlayStation headset.
On a day with the breeze, blowing waves on the seas under the skies. Golden glow, fireflies, while the snow is playing down a rainbow as they sway.
Alright, I won't play it. Don't want to waste your time. But yeah, so that's VR compatible now. But yeah, that's just another cool thing about Dreams, is if you're a musician, you can bring your music in. If you want to make short films, you can bring your little movies in there. If you just want to make games, you can make games. If you want to paint, if you're just a painter, you can paint. It's really, there's something for anybody in here. You know, if you suck at music, it's fine. There's other stuff that you can do.
Don't worry about a thing.
So I submitted this to the community jam, the New Year's jam.
It's gonna be
I didn't place or anything. I think I got top 25%.
Sing it, don't worry.
But how do you like those reflections there? We got a cute little ducks floating through here.
It's gonna be alright.
So listen to me singing a little Bob Marley.
Rise up this morning, smile at the rising sun. 3 little birds sit by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Saying this is
So one thing I'll show you guys, I feel like a lot of you guys are pretty new to dreams that are watching here.
sing it, don't worry.
So you can see how there's like a reflection. Everything you just kind of reflected a little bit. It's actually kind of faked the reflection, because there's actually no actual reflections in dreams, at least in this type of reflection. So let me show you that real quick. I don't know if Dave's still here. I can show you how to record audio, but so let's, I haven't really been doing any creating yet. Let's go into a create mode here. In fact, I haven't done any creating yet. So let's say we start a new creation here. Now let's say I wanted to make a reflection, like a reflection in the water. So first let's just make I'm going to go to sculpt mode here. I'm going to pick a cone. I'm going to scale it up a little bit. I'm going to kind of just make, it's going to look dumb, but whatever. Just going to kind of make a fake mountainscape. Setting up OBS now. Okay. Well, real quick, Dave, then, let's say you want to record audio. All you do is you go to, so in your modes here, you go to sound mode. Alright, you pull up sound mode. Then you go to tools. Click on tools. And then there's this thing called a sound recorder. And you grab your sound recorder. And then just keep in mind, as soon as you place down your sound recorder, it starts recording. So I'll just record. They rally round your family with a pocket full of shells. All right, so then you can stop. God damn it, stop recording. So now if I play that back, they rally round your family with a pocket full of shells. So that's how you record. And then you can do things like, if I scope into that thing that I just recorded here, I scope into my sound, I can do things like, I can slow it down.
They rally round your family with the pocket full.
And I can do things like put effects on it, like delay, reverb. I like to put chorus and delay on it. You can put, if you go to an equalizer to make it a little more crispy, you can put distortion on it.
They rally round your family with a pocket full of shell. They rally round your family with a pocket full of shells.
That's what it sounds like. Slow down.
They rally round your family with a pocket full of shells.
And you can get even more detail. Like I can scope in even further. I can go into. I know I'm going through this really fast, but like I can even adjust the start time and end time, because that way it just starts right when I want it to. Same with the ending. So yeah, again, just to show you how I did that, you go to modes, you go to sound mode, tools, and then sound recorder. And then again, once you place it down, it starts recording. So 1, 2, check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, check. Boom. 1, 2, check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. So yeah, that's how you do that. Yeah, it is incredible. And again, it just really sucks that you can only do it for 15 seconds. Imagine being able to do that for 3 minutes. that's how I was able to record my music. Is, you know, I could just record for 3 minutes and play a whole song, but too many people were you know, infringing copyright and that kind of bummer. So back to the reflection. So I just made this kind of fake little stupid looking mountainscape here. Let's change the color. Let's make it green. Change the tint amount. And, you know, the quick explanation of making reflection is you essentially take whatever you want to have reflected and you copy and paste it, and then you flip it upside down like so, and then you just kind of place it like that. So that's kind of a quick way to do it. I'm going to do it a little more better though. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to flatten the bottom. So I'm going to scope in. I'm going to pick my cube. Wait, before I do that, one really useful thing is if you go into your guides here and you turn on your grid snap. I almost always use grid snap when I'm doing stuff like this because now it's going to actually snap. You know, it's not floating all over. But I'm going to make a big block here, bigger than that whole creation. Now I could hit X and do that. Hold on, actually. Okay, let's rewind. I'm going to scope into this first. Oops. Dang it. Slow down. All right, scope in. So I could just add the square, but if I hit triangle, it brings it to subtract mode. So instead of adding, it's deleting. So I can actually delete that. And I just want to get myself like a flat surface. I'll delete the bottom here. You'll see why in a sec. There. So I just deleted that. So now what I can do is, now I'm going to copy and paste this. And if you just, well here, okay. So if you want to copy and paste something, you hold L1 and then you hit R2. So I just cloned it. Then I'm going to hit right click, R3, and that flips it. And then I'm just going to place it just like that. Boom. So now you kind of have a reflection. But let's add a little bit more. By the way, I'm going to get rid of this floor grid as well. It's on by default, but you can turn it off. But now, let's add some water. So if you guys need water for your creations... Alright, later, Dave. Yeah, maybe I'll pop into your stream if I get done here. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it, man. Anytime you need anything, just hit me up. So I'm going to add water here. So if you're ever looking for water... Actually, let's make this a little bit bigger first. I have a pretty sweet water template that I already have. So if you go to search, and it's in my creations... So if you find me on Spiders, I have a water template that you can use. I'm just going to look up water. And it's just called Realistic Water Template, Reflective. This might fuck my frame rate up. So I just place that down there. And I'm going to try to just place it right where the land meets where they're divided. So now if I go into play mode, boom, check it out. We got our little fake reflection. So that's in a nutshell how you make a reflection. So for example, let's say I wanted to go a little bit further, go to edit mode. Let's add a tree. So I'm going to search. I'm just going to search mine for a tree. I don't know. Oops. I think I've got some trees in here. There we go. Let's do a low thermal tree. Let's put that right there about. So then the same thing, I'm just going to L1 and R2 to copy it. I'm going to right click R3 to paste it, or flip it I mean. And there we go, we got another tree reflection now. Yeah, anyway, that's a quick little, and I do have, like I have a lot of tutorials on my channel, and I do have a tutorial explaining how to make a reflection. Pretty much what I just did there, though. Anyways, so anything else? You know, I'm in create mode right now, you guys. So is there anything else specifically you want me to show you how to do? Yeah, kind of does. And you know, it changes. But yeah, anything you guys want me to show you? Otherwise, one other thing I could show you is, so in Dreams, there's a few different modes. There's sculpt mode, paint mode, coat mode, style mode, effects mode, sound mode, test mode. That doesn't really matter. Update mode. The main things you're going to be using are going to be sculpt mode, paint mode, like really those two a lot. So sculpt mode is how I made these little mountain looking things. How about let's show you paint mode real quick. I'm actually going to turn off my grid snap for now. I'm just going to turn that off. What I'm going to show you next is how to animate a painting. It's pretty simple. This is essentially how I made those fireworks in that last creation. Maybe we'll do something similar here. Alright, so modes, paint mode. And so right now I can paint like that. But before that, you know, right now it's got this kind of square looking fleck, is what you call it. Let's change the fleck to, how about maybe a circle? We could do a circle, we can make it bigger, smaller. Or, you know, we could do a cubist. How about we do, I don't know, splat. This is actually probably my favorite one. So I'm just going to paint. And by the way, up and down on your D-pad makes it smaller and bigger. So how about I start with the small, and as I stroke, I'm also gonna hold up on my D-pad. That was a little too much. Let's try that again. Wow, this is cool. Yeah, whatever. We'll use that as an example. So right now, that's just how it is right there, okay? But let's say we wanted to kind of animate it. What you can do is I can scope into this painting here with L1 and square. And then if I go to animation, I can change the playback speed and turn that up. So if I hit play, I just hit play with my right click. Now it's kind of animating. I can change the speed of that. But then also if I turn on pulse, it's going to do that. So if I turn the speed up a little bit, I turn the trail length down, so now you can see it's following the paint strokes that I did. You want some Smoky Mountains? So check that out. Pretty cool, huh? And you can even go, I could go into my painting, I could change the color. Let's say I want it to be like a really glowy red thing. You know, I could change. You know what, since we're here, I'm going to show you guys something quick, really cool too. So right now it's just purple, but let's say we want it to, as it's running around, we could have it cycle through different colors. Kind of like it would. Yeah, it's fucking amazing, bro. You know, watch. Let's say we wanted to kind of switch through colors as it goes through. Let's do that. So in order to do that, we're gonna go into our modes here. Okay. So if we look at animate here, there's action recorder, keyframe, timeline, record possession, mic on and off. What we're going to do here is an action recorder. So this is a pretty straightforward, dang it, gadget. So I'm just going to throw an action recorder down. Yep, I'll show you keyframe next. What's your name? Oh, it's, I forget your name. What's up, bro? Welcome. I'll do keyframes next. So action recorder. So basically, I'm going to place this down. And now that I place that down, we're recording right now. So anything I do next, it's going to record what I do. And what I'm going to do is this painting that we made. I'm going to cycle through the colors. So I'm just going to grab this color. I'm going to kind of slowly rotate it through. And we're recording right now. Everything I do here, it's recording. I'm just going to make one full, complete circle. Boom. All right, I'm going to stop recording. Okay. So this action recorder just recorded everything I just did there. So if we go back and play it, you can see this color is going to change. Let's go into play mode, actually. So it's going to go to blue, green, yellow, red. This is so cool to do in VR, by the way. I've spent so much time in Dreams, and to do this in VR, it's just a whole nother experience. And I haven't gotten sick or dizzy or anything. So I hope that made sense, at least as far as how the action recorder works. But let's say we want to scope into our action recorder. We could make it even faster. So let's turn up our animation speed a bit. Let's go up to, let's say, 1,000%. Now it's going to be cycling through those colors really fast. See how it's going even faster? Pretty dope, huh? Holy shit, this is so cool. Sorry, I'm like, even though I'm teaching you guys stuff, I'm still just in awe of what's going on right now. I've been really looking forward to this, and Dreams boner. Okay, so keyframe. So a keyframe is kind of similar to sponsored by Razer. So a keyframe is similar. Revolutionary, dude, you got it. God dang it. So an action recorder, it kind of records live, where a keyframe, it records just like one movement. So let's see. What's a good way to show you action recorder, or I mean a keyframe? You can use keyframes for all sorts of things. Okay, I got a good idea. Let's just use a keyframe for a moving platform. Let's say you're making a platformer. And you want it like a platformer, like a Little Big Planet or like a Mario game, and you want it to have a platform that's moving back and forth, okay? And so it's something that you're gonna have to jump on and whatever. So first thing we're gonna do is we'll just make the platform. So I'm going to sculpt mode, and we have all these different shapes to choose from. Let's just do a cube. And so let's just imagine we're going to make a little platform here. Slap that down. And it's a cube, but I actually wanted to make a platform. So I'm just actually going to hit L1 and X. Wait. Hit L1 and X, and I'm going to go to Tools, Stretch. I know I'm going through this really fast, but this is why you need to go through the tutorials. But I'm on the Stretch tool, and I'm just going to kind of flatten that out. So now it's more like a platform. So let's say we want this platform to kind of go back and forth, just kind of like left and then right, and then left and then right. It'll be a good thing for a keyframe, to pop in a keyframe. So we're gonna go to Animate and then Keyframe, and then I'll just throw a keyframe here for now. And now again, you see how it's recording right now. So any changes that we make right now, it's gonna be recorded. And let's just move our platform to the right a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to hit stop recording. So we recorded that. So if I click on my keyframe, you can see it recorded the platform moving. But there's still a lot more to do, sort of. Next we're going to do, maybe most importantly, is I'm going to reach into my cooler here, and I'm going to crack open this beer. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to Media Molecule headsets. Okay, so I got a keyframe ready. So to kind of make it so that platform goes back and forth, we're going to put down a timeline. So you go to Animate, and we're going to put a timeline down. And a timeline, think of a timeline as, like if you've ever done like video editing or music editing, it's basically like it shows the time. So if I hit play here, it's kind of going, let's close this. It's going to play through, so 5 seconds, 6 seconds. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to grab this keyframe that we've made. So this keyframe that's controlling our platform. We're going to drag this keyframe onto our timeline. And I'm going to expand the keyframe a little bit. Now let's just play it and see what happens. Let's try it again. So you see when it highlighted, when it hits the keyframe on the timeline, the platform moves. And then it moves back. Well, we don't want it to warp like that. What you actually want to do next is you go into your keyframe here, and we can actually adjust the fade in here. So we can adjust this fade in. We can adjust the fade out. So now if we play it, now it's going to go back, and it's going to go back and forth. But then it stops, right? Well, let's say we want to just keep going back and forth. I'm going to actually nudge this all the way up to the beginning of our timeline, and then I'm going to bring our timeline, I'm going to drag our timeline to the end there. And then I'm going to scope into my timeline, and I'm going to put it on loop. Because right now it's just going to play that timeline once, then it's going to end. But if I put it on loop, it's going to continuously just keep looping that timeline. So let's play it again. Boom. So now we have our platform. It's just going to keep going back and forth. Back and forth. And I know it's not very smooth, but I was just kind of doing it quick so you guys could see what's going on. Yeah, there's I guess that's how your keyframes work. There's a lot of other things you can do with a keyframe. I mean, keyframes is how you like. I can't even get started on keyframes. Like, it's how, if you want to have somebody have like a punch, you would animate their punch in a keyframe, and then you could link up this keyframe to like the X button. So when you hit the X button, it'll punch. That's just one example. But I could go on and on about keyframes. But that was just kind of keyframes in a nutshell. Let's go to play mode here. Beautiful. And I guess since we're already in here creating stuff, a few more important gadgets. And you know, again, I assume that you guys are fairly new to Dreams. That's why I'm kind of going over the basics. And as I've mentioned, yeah, I mean, Molecule showed stop animations too, yeah. Yeah, and there's some really cool stop animations that you can find in Dreams. Not a whole lot, though, because it's pretty difficult. It's a lot going on. But let's say, you know, where's the sun right now? There's the sun way up there, but you can barely see it. Well, just have, okay. Let's say I wanted to add my own sun. So if we go into our gadgets, and we go to cameras and lighting, and then there's a gadget called sun and sky. I'm going to grab that and plop it down. So now we have this is essentially where we are. This is our sun. So if I drag that, we're going to actually be able to see our sun. So I can actually control it. I'm going to hold up on my D-pad and make it big. Let's make a nice pretty silhouette like type looking thing. So there's our sun. And then why don't we go into our sun? Let's change the color. Maybe make it a nice pretty purple. We can change the brightness if we want. We can change the size. We can have it visible or not. Cast shadows. We can also change the sky flex. So that's the sun, but then we also have all this stuff over here. So we could change that stuff as well. You can also change the flex. So right now it's the circle looking flex, but you can change it to different flex. Let's just pick one of these. Sure, that one's fine. We can change the sky brightness. Let's make it real dark. Let's make it dark, but a little bit of color. And let's make it like maybe blue. A little more. You can also change like the tint intensity. Oh, this is so cool to do in VR, man. I can't even explain it. It's like my whole world. I'm just like a god, just controlling my own world. And you can change the fog. Ooh, let's make the fog really foggy. So let's change it to 55. Let's do it even lower. 22. What even lower? 11. Let's go to play mode here. So it's real foggy right now. Let's bring this little cute little painting we did. Let's bring this. Ooh, what if we put it back here? Make it big. Where'd it go? I don't know why it disappeared like that. And you know what? I was explaining to you how reflections work. Why don't we make this a reflection? So let's bring it right down here. I'm going to copy and paste this, flip it, and bring it below the water now. So now if we go back to play mode, check it out, it looks like a reflection. You guys see how amazing Dreams is? That you can just do this. You can just... Like, I didn't even really intend on this being anything that cool, but it's actually looking pretty badass. But I think the fog is too much, so let's go back into our sun and sky gadget here. And I usually actually like to turn the fog completely off. So if you turn your fog all the way to 10,000, we'll just get rid of it. Cool. So maybe I should get into something that I haven't even tried yet, which is actually important, is using some VR gadgets. So I haven't even explored those yet. So I think if we go to gadgets, is it gameplay gear? And then, yep, here, head camera tracker. So this is specifically for VR. Let's put this like right there. Let's see, visible, head in VR. Follow player's head. Well, let's just see what happens. Okay, I'm not sure what I just did. If I delete that. Okay, I don't think I did anything. We're learning here. Okay, so do that. Let's have it look straight down. Does that actually look straight down? No. Can I put this on a timeline? Let's grab our timeline. Again, I've never used this gadget, so I'm not really exactly sure what I'm doing with it yet. Okay. Visible. Movable when not following. Follow ahead in VR? I don't know what that means. Okay, if I rotate this that way. See, it doesn't seem to be working. Or maybe it was. Let's try to tweak some stuff then. How about scale? Look cursor. Let's turn on look cursor. Then we'll be able to tell. Oh, yep. Okay, it is working. See that little dot on our screen? That obviously means that it's working. Okay, so let's keep that on for now. Cursor range. This tracking kind of sucks. Glidable, tech labels. I don't know what these mean. Let's try multiply scale. Let's go down to 6%. Didn't seem to change anything. Follow player's head. So I'm going to delete that, and let's just try to see what the difference is when I put a regular camera down. Cameras and lighting. Camera. Oops, not two cameras. Now if I hit play. Okay, so now that camera, I can't move now. So that camera essentially fixes you in one spot. Okay, makes sense. So basically if you don't want people to be able to move, you just put a regular camera down. Nice. Now I know. Okay, we're going to gadgets. Gameplay gear. I'm going to try this hand imp tracker. And I know they showed this in the stream. Probably not going to do it right, but I'm going to go to, dang it, I'm still learning this interface here. So if I scope in there, yeah, I can't do that. So let's go to Melty Pop-Tart. Why is my chat's not showing up very well? Let me refresh here. Melty Pop-Tart, I do recognize that. Weird, that didn't show up. Modes, scope mode. Okay, let's just see what happens with that. I don't think it's gonna work, but oh, it did work! Holy crap! So I just did that without even really trying. Okay. So if that's the case, let's put a gun on our hand. What do you think? Let's go to the Dreamiverse and just look up a gun. Filter it by... Let's filter it by most thumbs up. Come on, most thumbs up. There you go. I just want a regular gun. Jesus. Whatever. Gun low thermal 1%. So I think if we just scope this gun in with our hand gadget. Oh. Dang it. Trying. There we go. There we go. I think he had it just like this. Watch it. We got a gun. He's got a gun! Pow, pow, pow! Yes. Can you put your gamer tag in there again, Pop-Tart? It's not showing up in my... I don't know what happened to my chat, but... Dude. That was pretty easy to add that. And I'm sure if I... You know, I could add a keyframe to my R2 trigger or whatever and have it... You like that? Wow. Melty Pop-Tart. Okay. I think I'm following you already. Let's just exit out of that. That was some fun creation, though. Oh, my God. I can't wait to get into this. Belty. Oh, you're only level 22. Maybe not. Oh, I am following you. Hey, you're an artist? I'll follow you on Instagram. Let's see, where's my phone? I'll follow you right now, bro. I'm an artist too on Instagram. I'm Clever Trev Art on Instagram. I do watercolor paintings and acrylic and charcoal. Let's see, let's find it here. And I'll see if I can play your creations here in a second. Melty BTM. Gotcha. We got a little anime going on? What is that? Damn it. Oh, I'm in messages. What the fuck? Kind of a... Okay, let's try that again. Kind of an Instagram noob. Melty BTM. Follow. Character artist and musician. Hey, dude. Inquiry. We just became best friends. Because that's me too. Got a little anime going on. A little girl with some horns. Is that Super Jail? That's definitely Super Jail. I love Super Jail. It's a cool Garfield sketch. Anyway, cool, I followed you. That's a good place if you ever want to message me too. You can message me there. Ooh, a multi marble test. Let's check it out and be motherfucker. What's up? Ooh. Check it out. Do you got VR? That's cool. I like that globe. Nice. You never seen Super Jail? You're telling me that creation is not Super Jail? The one with oh, it's two different things. Oh, never mind. You have two things that are right next to each other that looked like something from Super Jail. Alright, never mind. But basically you have a drawing of like a robot chick with a cross on her chest, like a green cross. And then she's standing next to a dude with a top hat on, a green top hat. Those look just like the two main characters in Super Jail. They're not main characters, but... Cool. Well, I must have been your first or second follower. Let's check out your home. Come on. No? Can't check out. There it is. You should watch Super Jail, though. It's awesome. It's on Adult Swim or something. It's a very extremely, the most violent cartoon you'll ever see. Extremely violent and a lot of jail rape and, you know, so maybe don't watch it. But. Do you have VR? Oh, this is cute. This fucking snap turning, I hate it. Can somebody Google how to turn off Snapchat or how to turn off snap turning Dreams VR? You don't? Okay. That's too bad. Oh, that's right. You mentioned that earlier. Well, I'm always happy to test your stuff in VR if you want. But see, it's weird. Like, I was able to play this if you don't have VR. It says non-VR, though. But I was able to play it in VR, so... Explain that to me. We got some activity. Hey, Dave gave me a follow. I think Dave's streaming right now. Alright, maybe I should get back to business of converting my dreams. So I did kind of prepare... Oh, I bet this won't work. Come on, baby. Ah! Ah! God, that's a bummer. Oh well. Stupid low frame rate. So I did make a bunch of stuff kind of ready for VR. Where's it at? Let's do this. So before PSVR came out for Dreams a few days ago, I was trying to prepare some of my creations for VR. Ooh, and it kind of worked.
Standing in the shadows of the girl on the broken cross, and I'm free of God.
Trying to make a character from scratch? Good luck with that. I mean, I like your ambition, but I would recommend, you're only a level 2. Personally, I'd recommend trying, because that's a very difficult thing to do. I've never even tried it.
Can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you'll find.
Have you gone through all the tutorials yet? Because if you haven't, that's what you should be doing, if you ask me. Just my humble opinion. I've seen too many people skip the tutorials and just spend way too much time. Whoa. Spend way too much time fumbling around. Tutorials are just amazing in this game, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna throw down a camera gadget here. Right about, I don't know, there.
The sharks just swim the circle, the sharks in front circle, the octopus.
Okay.
The octopus flies. He's going somewhere special. He's going somewhere special. I can see it in his eyes. I can see it in his eyes. I asked him where he's headed. I asked him where he's headed. He turns and says to me.
So I've got a lot of dreams kind of like this where they're kind of just a simple silhouette. So that's why I made this screen here. So that way you can just still enjoy my creations, just, I don't know. Because I don't want to have to build a whole world. Anyway, I'm going to go in here and turn off imp.
Got my buried treasure. Found my buried treasure. The bottom of the sea. At the bottom of the sea. I can't wait.
This is a song I wrote.
I can't wait to reach the bottom of the ocean.
Dude, it's fucking amazing, JJ, dude. I've just been nearly crying this whole time. Like, I mean, where do you even want me to start with how awesome it is? Like, that was not even that cool, what I was just playing there. Let's go back to... So, for example, JJ, this was... Oh, dude. Do you have a headset? I forget. So, for example... I'm sure you've probably seen me play this one before. Oh, you're waiting? Psh. All right. It's going to be a long wait, bro. Like, this headset will be compatible with the PS5, if you didn't know that. So, for example, this is my 1080 cool snowboarding game, which I haven't edited at all. This is how it used to be, but it's still perfectly playable in VR. Check this out. Oh, God. All right. So, all the controls are the same. So, basically, you can play this. But the res? Oh, the res, I know. But the thing is, the reason the resolution sucks is because of the PS4. Like, if I have a PS Pro, it would be better. And just like when the PS5 comes out, I bet the resolution will be even better. I mean, I can't confirm that, but I mean, come on, look at this. I'm playing my own dream. I'm like in my own dream right now. Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing. Media Molecule are goddamn geniuses. Now I understand why they you know, because they haven't added multiplayer yet. They focus on this, and now I get it. I'm glad. I mean, I prefer PSVR anyway, even though multiplayer sounds great. I mean, this isn't perfect for VR. There's certain things I'll have to change, but still. You know, I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna try something here. Yeah, multiplayer will be dope. I'm gonna try something here that I haven't tried yet. We were just kind of monkeying around with the VR gadgets. When you say FPS, are you talking about frames per second? Or are you talking about first-person shooter? So as you can tell, it just dropped me out of... Sometimes it'll drop you out of... Guess what? Frames per second or first-person shooter? Okay, what I'm going to try is scoping in here. Frame rate. So far it's fine. It seems like, unfortunately, when the frame rate drops too much, it just doesn't allow me to play it in VR. It just drops to cinematic mode like it is right here. So that kind of sucks. I'd rather it just lets me do it, because I feel like I can handle it, but whatever. But we're going to try to throw down this. I have no idea how this is going to work. Bummer. I was trying to make it first person, but I still haven't really quite figured out how to get the VR gadgets to work. But what I can do, alternatively, see, you'd think that would work. I just don't quite understand. Visible, movable. Follow head in VR, right? Follow player's head. Have a look cursor. Let's put that on. See. See, we're in it. Any good first-person mechanism? I haven't gotten that far, honestly. But what I did discover when PSVR Underground was in here, Underground, is what you can do. Like, for example, let's say I wanted to make this first-person snowboarding. What I can do is just go in here. Sorry if you guys already saw this. I showed this earlier. But JJ takes priority. If I scope into my controller logic, damn it, controller, oops. If I go to my camera here and I turn my camera distance to 0, camera height to, let's do that about 50%, tilt to 0, and then if I make him invisible, I can essentially just become first person. Like now we're first person snowboarding. Check that out. Huh? Huh? What's up, Alfie? You played this in VR yet, bro? Yeah, I'm literally just playing this creation that I made with just... Oh, it's a little glitchy, though. Probably because I turned it on invisible. What'd you think, Alfie? Did it blow your mind? Nice. Yeah, me too. I'm using my right joystick to like rotate, if I look around, it's just looking around. But I can do like 360s and stuff if I rotate with the joystick, which is kind of cool. Probably get dizzy doing that, but so yeah, so far it's just completely blown my mind as far as how. Oh, see, this stuff's glitched out, but I think it's because I made myself invisible or something. I'm not sure. Probably. You know, there's things I'll have to fix, but yeah, which I'm sure I can do. I just, oops, don't want to do that. I'm still learning. Alfie, have you made anything PSVR playable yet on here? Let's see what I'm gonna do with this crap. Let's see, JJ. What's your gamer tag, JJ? Remind me. Is it just JJ? Sad. I always forget. No. Not yet? You say that, but I've noticed that some people, even though they haven't made their stuff VR compatible, it still works. See, I can still play your stuff. Some of it, at least. I'm not sure what makes it work or not. See, look at it. I can still play your crappy head. Ah! A tall man. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Short man. 4 puppets stuck to a tree. Okay. That's basically what it is, yeah. It's a good, accurate description. Painting and moving, barely had any time. Oh, okay. What's your gamer tag, JJ? Remind me. Where are you moving? I think you told me already, I forget. Here, I'll check that out. I'll be right back. Later, JJ, dude. Good luck on the painting and stuff. You know, that's never very fun, but you're doing what you gotta do, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll catch you next time, bro. You have a great day as well. Yeah, Alpha, you asked, why can't I play your other creations? I'm not sure right now exactly. It probably just has something to do with, like, the cameras in your games, or... You know, I don't know, honestly. It seems like some stuff, even though it's not VR compatible, it still works in VR, and... You know, I haven't figured it out, honestly. Well, let's go back in here real quick. Ooh, I never played this whole thing in VR yet. So this is VR compatible, it looks like. So if you guys ever heard of Typhus667, excuse me, he's a really awesome creator. Makes really good sculptures. This is something I made a while ago. See how it works in VR. I barely played it in VR. Creepy. Mantis the Swarm Lord. This is looking alright in VR. I think I had to reduce some of the quality of the sculpts. Just like the background, those guys running around back there. I know he doesn't like this one. He wanted me to delete it, but too late. Upper torso is good. This bottom kind of sucks. Next stream. I had to split it into 2 dreams because the thermo couldn't handle it anymore. Because this sculpt's take up a lot of thermo. For obvious reasons, they're pretty dope. Pretty detailed. Look at that ball sack. Demons of Envy. You can tell if frame rate's dropping just by the audio. I love those crawlers. Fat zombie. Has guts hanging out. And I think lastly, my favorite, Demon of Wrath. This is maybe my favorite character in Dreams. I've used it in a few different creations. Look at that. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Not bad. So I think most of these are VR compatible. Which ones did I not do yet? This one I didn't do. Yeah, let's make this one VR. Go to genealogy. Too close. So we just gotta basically go through all these, make sure they're VR compatible. Seems like as long as you play through them once in VR, you can change them to VR. You got to make sure all of your all of your scenes are VR compatible before you can change your dream to VR compatible. That was easier than I thought. There we go. Now I should be able to change that. No, why not? Dang it. Why not? What did I miss? VR compatible. Oh, there we go. That's why. Did I miss any more? What the hell? Am I not saving it? Oh, I gotta hit the check mark. I'm an idiot. Doi. Check mark. Make it even more tedious for me, meaning I'll give what's alright. It's fine. I'll let it slide this time. Oops. Click, click, click. Ah! Get a headache doing this. Let's see if that worked. Hey, here we go. Sweet. Let's play that in VR. Nope, not you. My stuff's all disorganized right now. Short film, there we go. Sorry. Still navigating and getting the hang of this. Might be hard to watch sometimes. Yeah, I know we did this earlier. Don't gotta do it again. I just want to make sure everything's VR compatible here. VR, 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 VR. Non-VR. Oh, this one, it's because I didn't want to do that one. Looked too janky. This one I didn't either. Let me check something real quick. Do I want to go through that one? Maybe I'll do that off screen. Off stream. In fact, since nobody's really watching anymore, I feel like we had a good stream, and I really need to just sink into some more boring stuff that isn't very fun to watch on a stream, so yeah, I think we'll end the stream here. I'm going to continue with this stuff, but what's up, Alfie? I'm just going to head out here. But yeah, so far, I know you're watching, but I'm kind of getting a headache. I need to take a break, and I gotta go. You know, I accomplished a lot. I really need to dig into some of these VR tools and really understand how they work before I can really understand what I'm doing. But yeah, if you don't mind, Alfie, next time you're playing in VR, try to see if my stuff works. You know, I'm not sure if like these are going to be able to work or not, so they work on mine, obviously. But okay, Alfie. I don't know if I have any. I don't really accept a whole lot of friend requests, but But yeah, I'm gonna kind of monkey around with some of these controls off stream, and then maybe I'll stream tomorrow. Well, let's see, probably not tomorrow. Probably won't stream for like a few days. I got a busy next few days coming up here, but so far, this is blowing my mind. Really happy with it. Meaty Malky did a great job. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this in a replay, hope you learned something. If you're watching it live, appreciate it, Alfie. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. It's Clever Trev over and out. Click.